today's going to be a great day. And it might be something that you say, how dare he have the goals to say that it's going to be a great day? You don't know what today holds. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what the next 5 minutes holds. But what I'll say what I'll say that I find to be very valid is I know the attitude that I'm bringing to the table, which is it's not just positivity. What I'm bringing to the table is resolve, acceptance. I'm grateful for every second leading up to the moment that I feel like I might be having a bad day. And then sometimes you'd be like, damn, like, how do I get out of those bad moments? I find that gratitude helps. When you're just sitting there focusing, like, okay, cool. I'm grateful for where I'm at. Like, it's funny, like, I had looked at, like, this water, and this was, like, when we first got it, it was the shit. And then, I had saw someone else's water, and I was like, I'm not jealous or nothing like that, but I look at it like, I am happy for where I am in this season, and I'm not giving up on what I'm working on, so I know that there'll be more and bigger in the future. Like, I look at it like eyes haven't seen, ears hasn't heard, and all that stuff, the blessings that God has for you. I think I quoted that right. But in a nutshell, like, I don't know what, the end of the road is for me. But all I'm doing is being grateful along the way. And if this is the end of the road, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for if I only end up with a little kayak on a little pond, I'm grateful for that. Because I could be like, I could be like in an apartment somewhere. And not that apartments are bad, I'm just grateful for where I'm at. I was grateful when I had an apartment, now I'm grateful for where I'm at. And I encourage you to be grateful for where you are. Now, here's the beauty of life. If you don't like something, guess what? You can change it. You can totally change it. I'm grateful for this little boat. I'm grateful for this little pond. But I'm like, you know what? I want a speedboat and I want a helicopter. And it's like, why? Why do you want so much stuff? Because God said I can have whatever I want. And the more I press onto my faith and try hard shit, the closer I get with God. You see, when you're only trusting God for, like, a muffler or a light bill to be fixed, it's like, okay, you're not really tapping into your full potential. But when you're trusting God that you're gonna take a seat at the table at the world stage, who the fuck do you think you are? What is this guy smoking? But it's like, why not make it as big as you can? And remember, eyes haven't seen, ears hasn't heard. So what you are saying that you want, God has so much bigger for you. And all you got to do is just tap in. Tap in and let me break down to what tap in means, because a lot of people be like, damn, everybody at different stages in life. What tap in means is that enter the ring and go get your ass whooped. Like, how much money are you willing to lose before you make your first million? And let's say you haven't put any money in, and you're like you be the most skeptic. Oh no, like, I'm at a point now, and I hadn't even got to a mill yet, but I'm at a point now where I don't want to use the term throwing money away, but I'm taking educated risk, because it might work, it might not work, but the lesson of what I'll learn from it not working is more valuable than me not taking that risk at all. So I encourage you to take risks. I encourage you to jump out there. You only gonna live this life once. And I be seeing so many people, they be saying, damn, it was just yesterday. Like, fuck, it was just yesterday that I was 16. That I was 21, that I was all these things. And now I'm 30. I ain't mad, I'm grateful along the way. But take these times and take this journey, and don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Like, fuck people. honestly, I look at it in life like you are only really responsible for yourself as far as like getting, like, you are responsible for yourself 100% along the way. You have a responsibility to your kids, totally. Responsibility to your loved ones and stuff like that. But to yourself first. Because God, and I think for those, how do I put it? You have a responsibility to God and to yourself. And God speaks to you regarding what your dreams and what your goals are. And it's up to you to follow through with that. So, like yourself and God, it's almost like it's hand to hand, because if you have a true relationship with God, you'll have a true relationship with yourself. You can't say that, oh, I love God, but you don't love yourself. Think about it. Like, you should love yourself. Not be infatuated, not be infatuated with yourself, but you should love yourself. Like, I love me some me. I love me some me time. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people hurt me in my life. And this ain't no soap opera. It's life. Everybody does that to everybody. But the thing that I've noticed is there's no one, like right now I'm out here by myself. I'm out here on the pond by myself. And it's me. I'm out here with me. Getting a little nippy, but I have to be good to me. If I get too cold and I be like, I'm ready to go in, that's up to me. So I'm good to myself. I see what I see that God has given me to see. And I'm with it. I'm with the shits. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You showing me, I'm down. Let's do it. So I'm with all that stuff, and that means that I have my priorities right. And from there, your family, your friends, everything, your businesses, it all falls in a line. Because when you walk in your true self, it's amazing what happens. That's what I got for you today. I hope you have a great one.